What is up, legends? Scion, obviously, HypeWatch. And for those who are new to HypeWatch and just coming in, what we do every week on Sunday, which I do this video on Friday, by the way, but goes up on Sunday, we talk about the hype of the week. So there's actually 4 hypes of the week at the end of this video. We're going to talk about them. So let's just get through this because I definitely want to talk about each one because they're pretty major in their own. And if you like the content, we do 3 to 4 videos every day except Sunday. And yeah, just stick around, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Links in the description, and let's get right into it. So the very first thing up is probably the coolest out of swag here that I just didn't even know existed. This game is kind of like Samurai Showdown. It's called Two Strikes. I was asked to take a look at it. I don't know why this is still in early access when the release date was the 31st of 2001. We're going to be like going on 2004 now. Like, what? This is still in early access this long? But even with that, this game actually looks awesome, and I'm actually, after this video, going to go right into it. Like, I literally just found out about this about 2 hours before I was getting my my stuff together to actually do this HypeWatch, and I was like, oh, what's this? Like, damn, this actually looks kind of lit. So here it is. Definitely try it out. It has a demo right now that you can actually pick up. If you want to buy the game, it's only $13, but again, this is considered early access, so you know, it's definitely going to be evolving into something else hopefully soon. Next up is the Cyber Knights. Now, I have a friend named Cyber who's into these XCOM type of games. They're not really for me. I appreciate them, but not so much for me. It reminds me also a lot of Baldur's Gate 2 as well. So Baldur's Gate 3, but 2 as in TOO. So I just want to put it out there because I do appreciate these types of games because they're different, they're strategic, they take brains and everything else like that. But they're a bit slow for me. Like I wish they were faster, like more faster paced. Like you have to make the choices quicker and just go. When it's slow like this, I literally be about to fall asleep, even though it's strategic and the strategic stuff is fun. Like, like the running back. I want it to be fast. I want it to be kind of like Path to Nowhere type of stuff. So is what it is. Next up is Exo Primal. Exo Primal has its season 2 trailer going on right now, and as you can see, at Street Fighter, we can do this without the sound. No commercials, thank you. I like that pizza though. That's that Costco pizza, probably. Anyway, so here we are. Damn, their views is not great. That, like, literally, I have a Social Blade up literally for myself, but it gives me insight when I go to actual game channel stuff, like how much they're liked, and like this is a really big indication most of the time how much something is liked. So when you see like daily sub average 2 subs today, is literally probably because this trailer is active, and even still the trailer itself is only 4K in 4 weeks. That's about a K a week. So like this is going to be one of those instances of where the game's first impression was okay but not enough, and now the game is actually really good, to be honest with you. Like it has a lot of cool stuff in it, but it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's too late, but I think like your first impressions mean a lot, and when stuff is just not like packing in the beginning, it becomes an issue later. Well, this is cool. That's funny. But yeah, so obviously those skins are out right now that you can mess around with. That's a pretty cute thing, but hopefully one day this will make a bounce back. And what's this video? I was wrong about Exo Primal. Is this new? Because for him to say that, I bet he came to play it now rather than what it was in season 1. Because season 1, I had no idea what the hell this game was supposed to be. But season 2, it is pretty par for the course. And what you got to say? Blizzard is sold. We're Microsoft gamers now. Oh, that's what that face is for? I mean, I feel you. I feel you. I play Diablo, so I guess I'm a Microsoft gamer too. Asmongold, I understand. um, Heroes Within roguelike. This, as you can see, costs $2. It's a roguelike, and it's a card-based roguelike, like Slay the Spire type of thing. I give it a solid. It's a solid. It's worth the $2. If we're being honest, not much more. If it was like $5, nah, but it's worth the $2. If you want just another game to just mess around with, if you have some Google Play bucks or something like that you watch from a survey, pick it up. Right? This is a survey for free game. This is what it is. Next up, we have Warhammer 40,000 Warp Forge. This is a early access game, as you can see. You can play the game right now. This is a card game, and you can come in. I actually was asked to do a video on this. You guys know I'm not a card game dude, so I declined the video. It just doesn't fit. Like, if it was something like Tekken or something like that, Tekken is like fighting and FGC, stuff like that. I am FGC, so I can deal with that, but I don't really know anything about Warhammer, to be honest with you. I just know that this game is actually pretty cool. I played like one Warhammer game. It was that co-op game that was like a year ago or something like that. I haven't played any of the Warhammer games, so I'm not the best person for this, but I did want to actually put this up on the channel since they asked me to do the video and I had to decline it, but I did tell them I was going to put them in HypeWatch. And, you know, they thank me and like keep in touch if I change my mind and all that type of stuff. And, you know, they probably won't, but I still am going to mention it here again. Like I said, I'm not a Warhammer dude, but you know, here it is. Next up is a Soulworker. Now, this is vastly becoming a IP that doesn't need all the games that it has because nobody plays these games. Like only the original first Asian version of Soulworker people played. It was hype. People liked the story because of the IP and everything. They wanted to follow along with the story and everything else. But ever since then, it's had like maybe 5 or 6 games and they have not hit. And every time they come English, even SE or anything else, they just don't hit. People don't play them. It doesn't resonate. It kind of doesn't do a good job, if I'm being honest, of relaying what the IP originally was. Which the very first one that they brought over, which is about 2 years ago, that they had with like a SEA and a beta and everything else, that one was kind of cool and it had a little bit of swag to it, but that was like the start of the AFK idle RPG manager games, and it immediately people was like, nah, this is just why I might as well play Precon. And that's when I was saying, oh, they please don't start doing games like this. And this literally was like the kind of the start of it, but you could try it if it's up to your alley. No, it's very big Eastern world. Western world, negative. It's negative of good in the Eastern world. I mean, in the Western world, but Eastern world is pretty lit. So yeah. Next up is Strike Legends. This is my hidden gem. My hidden gem of the video. When I first played this, I was like, it's trash. I uninstalled. So I had a friend yesterday who was like, bro, there's a game called Strike Legends. How come you ain't done a video? I was like, Strike what? I didn't even remember the name, to be honest with you. Yeah, Strike Legends, like, and he was playing it. He showed me, and he showed me some stages well beyond where I was at. And I was like, oh, damn it. This is one of those games they actually get good like 3 or 4 hours later. Like, who the hell is going to get the 3 or 4 hours later? But it does. It actually gets reasonably good at that point. I'm still not doing the video on it because I still feel that the first hour or two of the game is really slow. And I don't feel that a lot of people are going to get through that. But I actually have to say, once you start building up characters and get beyond that, it's actually pretty good. So you remember the pinball games where you had the characters that you fire them at certain things and then like they got specials and then like chain attacks and everything else. And as you build them up, they get extra attacks. This game is like that, but it takes it even a step further. Like the stuff just is, excuse me, the stuff is just, it's really cool. It's pretty much a clone game of those types of games, but granted, you know, it's here if you want to try to download it. It's been out for a couple of days and only 100 downloads. So obviously not too many people are paying attention to it. But I will put it out there that this one is kind of like a hidden gem. It's kind of cool. Next up is Warlink, 2011 AD. Very simple shooter based type of game. It's on the hype for Hype of the Week because people are saying it's good. There's some YouTubers actually covering it and getting a lot of views. I've watched it. I'm still not exactly sure why it's getting a lot of views because as you can see, the downloads is not that crazy. But for some reason, mobile FPS games, like they just do really well on YouTube. Like it baffles me. I'm definitely not a FPS mobile gamer. I hate it, to be honest with you, because like you can't move properly. Like I need smooth 60 FPS if I'm gonna play like a FPS shooter. I can't have it be lagging because it's locked to mobile, and then people are glitching around when you're trying to get headshots and stuff like this. Every single time I try to play a mobile FPS with a game like that, and you try actually doing like actual gunplay, it feels terrible. I have never have it not feel terrible. It always feels bad. So, you know, is what it is. So next up is the 4 games that I was talking about. The hype. First hype, you already know, which is One Punch Man. Let me tell you guys, the level and detail of content in this game is staggering. It is like this game has been out 5 years and it has not even been out. It's not even out yet. The amount of side quests, the character interactions, the voice acting, the right on point, even the way that they use Saitama. Saitama, like I think one person was like, well, this isn't a good One Punch game because Saitama fight it. You see, you got to understand that the Saitama that I used is before he actually started working out, when he lost his hair. Like this is when he started, like after he started working out and he got super powerful and everything else, doing all that workout. When he quit his job or lost his job, I forgot which one it is. He wasn't that strong yet. After that is when he went and got that strong and then became a hero and everything else like that. So the basic B Saitama that you see with the business suit in the beginning that you get, that's business Saitama and not like, he's basically memeing. He's not even really good. I'm memeing actually even using him, to be honest with you. It's just funny. But actual Saitama, he doesn't even, when they give it to him, he don't even fight. He got a parry mechanic, and you get perfect parry, you take no damage, basically. And then when you get the perfect parry, you get the one punch, basically, which knocks the hell out of stuff or kills them. Basically, that's pretty much how they handle him in this game, and he really doesn't even get used outside that. He's not actually in the banner. Now the other Saitama that they have is the Dream State Saitama. If you remember when he fought the mole people, that was him in a dream, basically. So he was powerful, but he was actually downscaled in his dream, which is funny. So he can actually have fun and actually be able to do more than one punch. That was the whole point of the dream. I think when dudes look at that, like literally when somebody is like, this ain't a real Saitama game because Saitama only punch and kill him in one hit and all that type of stuff, just say you never watched the show. Say you just didn't watch the show. You didn't watch the show. It's okay. It's okay to say that. Say that you were a casual anime fan and that you know One Punch and you be memeing on Twitter and everything else, and you know Saitama's One Punch and everything else like this. Say you didn't watch the show, or at least say you didn't pay attention. If you watch the show, like, don't embarrass yourself on the internet talking about. Just please say you just didn't watch the show or read the manga for that case. Like, it's in the manga too. Like, geez. All right, but this game is lit. It's amazing. It's just amazing. It's probably the greatest anime gacha game ever made, period. And it ain't out yet. That's how serious this is right now. And you know why I'm happy for this? This is One Punch Man IP in Genshin's world. It's 100% a Genshin clone. Everything that you do is just like Genshin. The way that you summon, the way that you actually run around the world, the way that you actually do quests, the way that you do side quests, the way that it content locks you if you don't do certain side quests. Every single thing that Genshin does, this game does. They wouldn't look at Genshin and said, you know what? We're going to put One Punch IP over this and we're going to make money. And they 100% are. And you know why I'm happy? Because now it makes me not be lazy. This game goes above and beyond to be cool and allow you to have fun, and don't even hold your hand. It says you gotta get good. You better learn the perfect parry or you're gonna die. Basically, you better learn to get good. They say that in this game. They basically get good, learn how to make a build, learn how to use your characters. Not we gonna nerf it because we don't want characters to be stressed out like the dev of Genshin said. That's still forever gonna piss me off that he said that out loud. That y'all ain't good enough to play this game, so we gonna nerf it. That's literally what he said, and people just was okay with it. So insulting. It makes me mad, yo. It makes me mad for the population that the dev basically thinks that we're not good enough to play Genshin at what he originally thought it was gonna be. That's what that statement means. That's why it's an insult. They didn't do that in Honkai because Star Rail isn't the same dev. It's the same company, but it's not the same lead dev. The lead dev at Star Rail said get good, and I'm proud of them. That's why it's making more money right now than Genshin is, because you need to actually get good. You can wail away and stuff like that and get away with stuff, but you need to get good. And now I'm proud of whoever the lead dev is. I actually don't know who the lead dev is. I know who the lead dev is for Genshin, but not for Honkai. But whoever he is, if he ever sees this video, I am happy and proud for you because you did a good job. As far as Reverse 199, that's going to be coming out the 26th. As you guys can see, that is the next hype that we are going to be talking about. They have the breakdown of where the content is going to be and how far we're going to go. And I can tell you right now, just a heads up. And you see the next content after that is the 9th. Even with the 9th, this is about, it's going to take y'all, it's about 2 weeks of content. Based off of me playing the Scion version. And when I saw this earlier today, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing everything so late in the day, because I actually got caught up playing the Scion version of Reverse 199 for whatever reason. I don't know why I did that to myself, but just to reacquaint myself with stuff later on in the game, basically. And when I saw this 1.1, I literally got to that point, and it didn't take a lot of time at all. Plus, I'm not like, you know, built in Scion. I did my best, obviously, but it is not going to take a lot of time to get here, which brings up how quick. So if it's the 26th, that's a 2-week content cycle, which is the usual for the industry. And what I noticed is that global, when games come global, we move even faster than the Chinese servers do. So I'm a bit concerned about burnout and how fast people are going to be saying that there's no content in this game right now. That's my only minor concern. This is a very story-based and voiced out game with VA and everything else like that. So my suggestion to you is to take your time and not burn through it. If you try to burn through it, you're gonna end up bored really fast. So I'm just putting it out there as somebody who's played through CN and sees where their content cycle is going with all this. It's very cool content cycle. There's plenty to do, but I can already see people are going to be playing this like it's a AAA title, and I have to remind everybody again, this is not a AAA title. This is a gacha game. It's designed like a gacha game. It's designed for you to be playing 1 to 2 hours a day and go away. You guys who are going to be playing for like 48 hours, I mean, hopefully there's something else out that'll keep you busy. So, Salt and Sacrifice is the third game. This, if you remember, there was a game called Salt and Sanctuary that came out about 6-7 years ago. This is along those lines, and I cannot wait for this game because it's pretty much a Souls-like. It's a side-scroller Souls-like, and it's an unforgiving get good or you going to die Souls-like, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. And they got the online co-op. What's the price of this? They ain't got no price yet. It's about to come out. About 17 days with the price. Bruh. All right, I gotta hit the press list. Anyway, I'll find out the price, and then obviously it's probably gonna be in hype check. Whatever they decide, all that, I'm gonna make sure to put it in hype check. But this is gonna be amazing. The first game was amazing, and I can't wait for somebody to try to invade me, because I'm gonna cheese the same way that I did. Let me tell you, you can animation cancel in this game. So you guys know how I feel about animation cancel. Anytime I can animation cancel in the game, I'm happy. Scion is a happy man. So what you could do in this game is you can spell front load. And what that means is the minute that the spell leaves your hand, you can animation cancel into another spell. So what I do, the minute I see somebody invade me, I change the casting. And if they have the same type of spells, what I did is there was a ice spell and then a lightning spell right after that. What the ice spell would do is slow you down, and because I would animation cancel him doing the ice, he would throw the lightning after it, so that it would shock right after that. So you'd be slowed and shocked, and then I would charge my sword attack and dive bomb. And the majority of the time, people would not know what the hell to do. That would be way over half. Sometimes it would one-shot people they would be glass cannons. And remember that this is a side-scrolling thing, so what would happen is, like, people, like, you see like that roll right there that he just did, you see that? What would happen is because I did the ice spell, people would roll thinking that, like, stuff like that, people would roll and think that they're okay after the first roll. No, you're not okay. You only dodged that one spell. Now I done the animation canceled the lightning, so you're gonna still get hit, and then I'm charging right after that. So what that would do is that would cause people to panic. Basically, like, what the hell just happened? How did he attack that many, like, that fast and stuff like that? Now, of course, if they have stuff like that, then it's going to be a fight. It's just whoever get good and win at that point. But that is some tech for you in this game that you can do. The same tech exists in things like Elden Ring, by the way, as well. The same type of tech exists. It's just Souls-like games do stuff like that, where they want you to have that type of tech, but it's super good, and the side scroll is Souls-like. So if you play this game and you invade me, you see Scion YT and you come in there, I told you what I done told you what I'm gonna do. Doesn't mean you could do anything about it, probably, if you're not used to it, but you're gonna learn. Like, you're gonna learn, because I used to get invaded all the time because I literally had Scion YT. So people was just running. It was like constant that I would have to cut it off because I couldn't actually play the game. It's fun for a little while, but you have to cut it off after a while, because you want to get progress, so you can get gear, so you can handle people invading, and people just will run in there. That's the problem when you put stuff like YT in your name. It draws attention to the point where people will see it and just invade. Now, it is random, but you can cancel the random. So, but nobody's gonna cancel when they see YT. They're like, I'm gonna be on YouTube, I'm gonna kill him. That's what they feel. But PvP and Salt and Sanctuary, I had like a 90% win rate. Like, it's just the people who were like just scaled higher and just did more than me, I couldn't really do anything with them. But even people who are built, I could still do stuff like that. I'm gonna do stuff like that, not people off ledges. I'm gonna be so toxic. Hold on, let's get to the last one. So, Duet Night Abyss. Now, the reason why this is up, obviously, we had the trailer on the channel. A lot of people was like, "Holy crap! Like, this game looks amazing. Like, what is gonna happen right now?" It looks like Warframe, which it does. So, this is another one that actually came out of nowhere. Like, just straight up came out of nowhere. Nobody, the same way One Punch came out of nowhere, this came out of nowhere. So I am actually deeply interested in this and hoping that it lives up to all of this hype that's going on right now. I even got a press blast, which is how I found out about it. Like, they straight emailed me, the company, and was like, "Hey, can you check this out?" So I just put the trailer up on the channel last night. After they gave me the press blast, and I was like, "Oh damn!" Like since y'all seeking me out to take a look at it, and it is fire. This is just got to be the hype of the week, and it really was. Everybody's kind of excited about this. So that is all I got for you guys. Also, if you have not followed me over on Twitch, because I do have a Twitch channel that I don't use, but I am going to be using because game companies want me to stream their games and sponsor. So we have to do that. Now the reason why I did not, or I haven't done it, is because I have a problem with OBS, and I don't want to use Streamlabs OBS, but I may have to, because for some reason on this particular computer right now, for whatever reason, OBS doesn't. I could do everything with OBS, which is how I'm making this video right now, but it doesn't want to stream for some reason. Like I tried it remember when Street Fighter Duel came out, and I was trying to stream. When I did officially stream Street Fighter Duel, it was on Streamlabs OBS, and I hate it. Like I hate it. It's such a memory hog. But I don't know. I might have to, because I don't feel like paying $500 for Pro Presenter. That's what you have to pay to get the license for Pro Presenter. Pro Presenter could go to hell. That's a lot of money for that. So, man, that's all I can say. Just man. So that's all I got for you guys right now. Remember, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Links are in the description. And also, like I said, gotta start hyping up the Twitch channel, because we're gonna be over there covering a lot of games, mobile and PC games, and giving away games. The game giveaways are gonna be back, sponsored and everything. So I'll be giving away free games and stuff monthly to winners. Again, I used to always do that before. I was doing it for like 2 years straight, but I lost that sponsor because I wasn't streaming anymore. And I don't know what happened to them. Their website is gone. Like, I guess they went out of business because they was giving away free games. But they're not there anymore. So I had to get and try to find somebody else to kind of like sponsor that. And thankfully I found 3 companies to sponsor that. But again, the thing is I have to be streaming. So catch you guys next video. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a good week and a good weekend. And let's look forward to another good week on Monday. Peace.